new spells, sabers, raiders, and more. These mods are so amazing. There are mods that bring new illagers, but also many special powers, new cosmetic features, borrow generation, drones, creatures, new mechanics, and a lot of other features. Here are the top 20 Minecraft mods that you need. The first mod that I bring sabers to Minecraft with abilities, high speed dueling, and many core variants. You can choose from 7 unique weapon variants. There are 5 abilities across 3 variants. You can use sabers also for walking, but the most epic is fighting with these weapons. There are so many core variants that you can choose from, different stances, and many cool animations for strikes, blocks, abilities, and more. These sabers also glow at night, so it looks really good. I will show some of these sabers against the enemies. Another cool mod that I have never shown you before is this one. This mod adds a new boss, but also a dimension and custom gear to Koifee's mobs mod. If you want to progress, you will need to beat the new Chimera boss that you can find in the new dimension. When you beat this boss, there will be new creatures in the world. You can beat them to get the spirits and craft powerful gear with that. There are very good looking armor sets that will make you strong, but also look good. The Gloom Raiders mod adds more powerful and unique illagers to raids. There are illagers for all 7 raid waves. When you defeat them, you will get some new items. There are illagers like nuns, headsmen, spell swords, and others. Each illager has a different ability, so they are very strong. For example, the spell sword illager is strong in single combat and crowd control. He can combine magical and physical skills. This is a very cool add-on for the Iron Spells and Spellbooks mod that adds 7 new upgradable spells, but also a very good looking wizard armor set, a new structure that you can explore, a new staff and spellbook, and also a spellcaster. With this mod, you can have wind abilities that are so powerful, but you can also dash very fast. The most amazing is the tornado ability that can beat many enemies at once. This is a new physics mod that adds a falling trees mechanic to Minecraft. So yes, this mod is very simple, but I like mods like this. It makes Minecraft a little bit more realistic. This mod expands the drone mode for the Super Warfare mod. There are new anti-drone nets, signal jammers, sirens, and improved drone mechanics. This is a very cool mod for a military mod pack, but you can also use this mod in an apocalypse mod pack. This mod makes drones more realistic and powerful. There is unlimited range, advanced systems, and tools. There is a battery system, so be careful with the energy. There are many other mechanics that make this mod very cool. MIDGARD Revived is a very cool mod that upgrades the world with new world generation, so the biomes look much better. There are 13 new biomes that you can explore, the forests have very big trees, and there are also 2 new structural blocks like trunk and branch. Epic Structures Dungeons is a new very popular mod that adds so many dungeons that you can explore with wood and enemies. There is a new dungeon in the plains biome, but also a desert dungeon and a snowy dungeon. Each dungeon is huge, so there is so much to explore. You can fight against the vanilla enemies with armor sets and weapons. Burned is a mod that upgrades vanilla fire with very cool features. Now when you light something, it will burn really fast, so it will not only disappear, but you can also see how the blocks are changing. It works also with flame arrows, creepers, lava, lightning strikes, and more. I will show how it looks when you set something on fire with this mod. Structure Crafter is a very cool mod for survival gameplay that will help you to build structures much faster. With this mod you can copy any structure in your world and build it in only a few seconds. There is a blackboard to record structures you want to place and a structure wand to construct them. Longwings is a very cute mod that adds so many butterflies to your world, but also moths. There are over 70 different variants of butterflies and moths. Most of them are inspired by real life. There are different rarities, sizes, and habitats. You can catch these amazing butterflies and build some structures for them with new blocks like net, feeder, brew blocks, and more. Another mod is simple but very cool. This mod adds more bubbles to Minecraft. There are large bubbles that you can find. There are water bubbles and contain useful wood for early game. There are also bomb bubbles that can explode on contact and can be defused with a bubble net. Chest bubbles contain wood, but you can also find bubbles in the nether, but it's a little bit harder to get them because they can also spawn in lava. You can find there also chests that contain rare wood. There is also a bubble wand, a throwable bomb and more. If you want to upgrade some vanilla structures, this mod will help you with that, because this mod reworks most of the vanilla structures, but they are still made with vanilla blocks. So there are upgraded structures for villages, villager outposts and jungle structures, but also structures in the end and much more. There are also two new structures, the Cherry Grove village and Swamp village. It's much more fun to explore the world with this mod, because the structures are very detailed and there is so much to explore. Another mod is very helpful for miners, because this mod adds new helmets that glow at night. It's much easier to mine in dark places. There are 16 different color variants that you can choose from. There are also zombie miners that can have these helmets also. Antlers of Hunger is a horror mod that brings the Wendigo to your world. This creature is very detailed and looks so good. There are two different types of Wendigo. He is very strong and he will go after you, so you will need to be careful. He will stalk you, but after a time, he will attack you. You can hear him because he screams a lot. There are new items that will help you to defend against him. With the flare, you can bind the Wendigo and escape. Blood Beats is a mod that adds blood particles. There are features like particles that are based on the damage you deal to creatures. Creatures have different blood colors, so the Enderman, Blaze, and a few other creatures have different blood colors. There are also sparks and sound effects when you are beating the creature with armor. The coup is also a screen effect that you will have. If you want to have powers, this mod will be a very good choice for that. You can have more than 40 unique powers. All these powers you can learn in the new menu where there is a skill tree. You can unlock many types of abilities, but also awaken stronger forms of these abilities, combine powers and customize the powers. I will show some of these abilities. You can have abilities with fire damage, lightning, changing into a Wendigo and much more. Heads mod is a simple mod, but a very cool one. You can choose from many heads in the menu. You can make some new advancements and choose from heads like a witch head, a wing head, and a lot of others. In survival mode, you can unlock heads with advancements, exploration, and mob interaction. If you want some cool weapons that are compatible with Better Combat mode, this mod will be your solution. You will have some new 8-game weapons that are very strong. There are weapons like the Upside Down, which is a two-handed sword that inflicts soul and bleed. The Food that is a bow, in the Boom is an axe, but there are also many other weapons that have custom combo movesets and attacks. You can craft all these weapons and the crafting recipes are in the book. And the last mod today adds companions. So yes, with this mod, you can craft new items to summon the companions that will help you a lot. They can have weapons and armor, so they will be very helpful in battles. There are companions like George, Nagako, Asuna, Zoni, and many others. Most of them are inspired by games, anime, and other series. That's it for today's mod showcase. If you want more Minecraft mods, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to check the Discord below.